Hello, welcome back to the channel and the craft room. Today I was finishing off Fergus, my little Highland cow ragdoll, and I was about to put his hair on because if you know anything about Highland cows, they have a big mop of hair on the top. Well, they have hair everywhere, but mainly on the top for these purposes. And I thought it might be a good idea to show you how you put hair or fringing stitch on a toy. So that's what we're going to do. So first thing you need to do is you need to start your yarn away from where you want to work. So when I do this stitch, I'm going to do it in this little gap between the horns. But I don't want my end there because that's going to be really annoying. So I put my hook in quite a way away, come out where I think I want my first stitch to be, loop it over, and then pull the yarn out down there. You're going to get some stuffing because he's already stuffed coming out, but if you use, I use closed end of scissors. They won't cut, but they do push the fluff back in quite well. And then you want to put a little knot on here like so, and pull that. You don't want it terribly long, it's just to stop it pulling through while you're trying to work. So we got that. So that's our end dealt with, and it's away from where we want to work. But it's also accessible if we need to take our yarn out when we've made a mistake. Not that we make mistakes. So we've got our yarn attached. We've got our hook. Now I'm using a 5.5. For this, yeah, I think I might stay with that. I would normally go up a bit. I think I'll stay with that for this one because I don't want them tight. So we're going to pick up a loop. I've just gone under one strand. It's not actually under a stitch, it's just under one strand. And I just do one stitch just to lock that in place. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to pull this loop out double what you want the hair strand to be. So I want my hair strands about that long, so I've gone twice as long. And then you want to turn. Now I put my finger on here, and we go like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, that's 10. That's an arbitrary number. Do whatever one you like, but if you want to see what it looks like, we can go in and out. Keep your finger on here so it doesn't tie a big knot on you. Pull that up and then pull through the stitch and then let it go. And what it does is it makes a fat little ringlet. Bring that up so you can see it. Now to me, that's a little bit too loose. So what we do, we take it out, take that out. Because we've only just pulled it through, it comes right out. And we do it more. So I might go this time, I might go up to, let's go 14. We'll go 14. So put my finger on. 1, 2. Oh, we didn't pull it far enough, did we? Make sure you got to pull it far enough. So make sure that doesn't stretch too much. Double where we want it to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Right, I kept my thumb on top of the stitch, finger down there, in and out, pick up a loop, put my hand in front of the camera so you can't see. No, that one's being annoying. Come on, go through. Now, see, I let go of that. It didn't come undone. I'll pull it through. So you got that one there. He's a bit tighter. So that's all you do. And then to lock it off, you just pull it through. So I'll do another one without being annoying about it. We'll go into the next one. And there's no set place to put them. Put them where you like. All right, so we got that one through. Twice as long as we want. Put your thumb on the stitch so it doesn't get any bigger. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Put your finger there to stop it twisting back on itself. Go under a loop. Pick up a stitch. That pick up. And pull through. Let go. That one's better. So now he's got 2 little tendrils. And so I'm going to keep working my way around in this little circle. And if you want them to fall sideways, put the next stitch next to it. If you want them to fall back or front, put it above or below it. That's the locking stitch next, which I'll just do because we haven't done that on this one. So pick up another loop. I'm wanting them to fall forward and backwards, so I'm putting them, this one's below if I can get it through. There we go. And this is a velour. No, I have to do that one again. It slipped. Try and bring him up a bit closer. Actually, we'll bring the camera down a bit. Camera's probably a bit high. That's better. So we just got to put a lock stitch in here so that this one stays. Like I said, a lock stitch, when I can get it through, is just a single slip stitch. There we go. Right, so those 2 are staying. So now I do it again because you're now closer. I'm going to put this one in front of the horn. So twice as long as you want. So about there. That might be a trouble. That's what happens with velour yarns, but we will try. So we hold this and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So I'm just moving my finger here. You don't have to great big hand movements, just that finger there, and take a stitch, not the same stitch as we did earlier, keeping my thumb on the end so it doesn't come undone. Pick up the yarn and pull it through, and we're ready. Doing. There's our little ringlet. Now 14 might have been too long for that because it's made a little bit short, but it's not in his eye, so I think it's all right. So I will come back. I will deal with this knot here, and I'll come back when I've done them all, and I will show you how to finish it off. Let me just... Okay, I'm back, and I've done all of these. Now I've done them all with 14 twists, but I've done them for varying lengths. So some are looser, some are tighter, and they fall down like dreadlocks, which I think is rather cool. So now we're going to do our last one. So we pull it down, and then we put this in our hands before we do our stay stitching. Thumb on where we came out of, and now we start turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Put your thumb down so you keep the twist out of your way. Go in. Hopefully you can see your yarn. Pick up a loop. Pull that through, and then pull that through the end bit like so, and then take another one to lock it. And then let it go. And that's it there. Now if it doesn't come up nice like that, it comes out with a bit on the side, just pull it with your fingers and it will realign itself like a piece of rope. So that is our last one. I'm not going to do lots on here because I don't think he needs it. So all I'm going to do is dig in here. Hopefully you can see this. Dig in here, pick up a stitch, pull that through there and then through my stitch so that it's attached somewhere else than at the last stitch. It's not going to let me pull it through. I see what's happened. It's twisted over more than one stitch. There we go. Now it's right. Pull that through and then through there. Yeah. I'm not trying to make this look hard. It's because it's velour and you can't really see with the fluff. So I'll just do 2 chains, 1 and 2. Get the scissors, cut that off. I'm going to give myself a fair bit. Pull that through. I always do 2 chains to secure something rather than trying to tie a knot. And then I'm going to go in. That's where my knot is. That's where my knot is where I started. I'm going in next to it. I'm going to go up here, poke that through somewhere in there, and pull that down. That's my end. Pulling down all the way out the way of the hair that we just did. Use the closed scissors to poke our stuffing back in. And then we can tie these 2 together. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And I will thread up later a yarn needle and hide them in the head. And this is our hair for our cow. He's all got a scruffy hair like a Highland cow does. And there you go. I hope that was a help, and please like, share and subscribe.